So I would say that again, as we see as a ongoing theme in the canon itself, is that God is faithful. God is faithful to His people, and that the same God who was faithful to Moses and faithful to Israel is the same God who's going to be faithful to those of us who are part of His people today. And that hasn't changed. I mean, God is the same, right? Yesterday, today,
Today and forever.
forever, right? So the God of Exodus that you read is the very same God that you have direct access through your union with Christ. And so because of that, we ought to have this great, immense confidence that God is still going to do what He intends to do, even though, in my personal life, even though it may not seem like it. So one of the things I would say is that for the individual, it should relieve their anxiety, right? I've just said for years now that Christians ought to be the least stressed, least anxious people in the world, because they have a God who is sovereignly working and intending both their good and the good of others.
So one of the things I think that Christians struggle with, and I think people who are unchurched have this conception that, you know, there's an Old Testament God and there's a New Testament God, and that this Old Testament God is wrathful, has all these rules, and there's this New Testament God that's nice and friendly and this sort of thing.